incredible sacrifices you are about to see in this game between Super Grandmaster Harikrishna of India and Super Grandmaster Max Warmerdam of Netherlands here in round number 4 of the ongoing Tata Steel Masters. Without further ado, let's get started. Harikrishna in the white pieces played knight f3, Warmerdam played d5, then we have g3 approaching fianchetto system, then c5 controlling the center in the absence of d4 pawn, bishop g2, knight c6, d4 is a must for me. Because if you allows the black to control with e5, look at the center controls, very massive. It feels crampy for white. Okay? I don't like that. If I were the white pieces, I will play d4 here to share at least one square at the center. Knight of 6, then we have castles, e6, and c4 transposes into the game of Erigaisi versus Pragnananda in yesterday's game, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? 100% transposed. D takes c5 as well. Queen takes d1, rook takes d1, bishop takes c5, and knight bd2 to return back the pawn. And Warmerdam simply played b5 just to support the c4 pawn. And according to Computer Engine, it says bad move. Better was, like Erigaisi's idea, he played c3. B takes c3, putting white into isolated pawn. Okay, so that's quite good for black. Okay, let's go back with b5 without being afraid of the coming knight e5. If knight takes e5, then bishop takes a8. But Harikrishna played a4 here. Okay, to break that kind of pawn structure. But let's go back a little bit. I'm so curious and wondering why not knight e5? Okay, threatening the knight and to win the rook. Then forced to play knight takes e5, bishop takes a8, then we have king e7, and then knight e4, forcing black to exchange, bishop takes e4, then we have knight g4, threatening the pawn on f2, and then after e3, I think I really like the knight e5 line. Because there's no clear way for black to compensate the said quality down exchange material. The only thing here is the passive dark squared bishop development. Okay, let's go back with Harikrishna's idea. A4 and bishop a6 is a forced move here. Otherwise, if b takes a4, then we have knight e5. Alright, at this point, knight takes e5, bishop takes a8. So the pawn structure now becomes very weak for black. Okay, the c4, the a4. So it's quite ugly for the black's pawn structure. Let's go back with the bishop a6. And then we have knight g5 here. And that was the novelty of this game. Threatening the knight on c6. Okay, the old line was knight e5. Okay, knight g5. Then Warmerdam found the best way to block the threat. And then we have knight de4, bishop b4. Okay, at this point, can you spot the brilliant sacrifice that has been done by Harikrishna? I'll give you a couple of seconds to post the video, like solving puzzle. And after that, we will proceed to the next stage of this game. Start. Thank you so much, guys, and congratulations to the move knight takes f7. Brilliant sacrifice. King takes knight, knight g5 check, king f6, and another unexpected brilliant sacrifice, knight takes e6. Wow. Bravo. Bravo! Amazing. And Warmerdam simply played knight ce7. Okay, but let's take a look on king takes knight first. Then we have bishop takes knight check. And let's say Let us put the king on d7 because if king d6, very annoying the move bishop f4 check, something like that. So king d7, then we have simply a takes b5, double, bishop takes b5, then we have very simple bishop takes c4, discovered check, and wins the bishop. Game over for black. Okay, let's go back with knight ce7 and a takes b5 first, bishop b7. Okay, but here, if bishop takes knight, can you please imagine knight takes d5, rook takes d5, then black king simply captures the knight on e6, hanging. Okay, that's why a takes b5 first and then bishop b7. So what's the difference? If bishop takes b5, then we have bishop takes knight, knight takes d5, rook takes d5, the bishop on c6 is hanging. So if bishop c6, then rook d4, then this is the very good continuation. Rook takes c4, double attack. Okay, wins for white. Let's go back with bishop b7, and we have knight d4, king f7, good move. Of course, to retreat back to avoid too much exposure. Then we have rook a4, another best move by Harikrishna. Then the idea is the coming e4 here, threatening the knight, and wins the bishop. Now c3, c3, rook d3. Okay, why not e4? So let's clarify this move. If e4, then we have c takes b2, bishop takes b2, then knight c3, okay, double attack, forced to take it, bishop takes c3, then we have knight f3. There's no big advantage for white, and actually slightly better for black, according to the evaluation bar. Okay, let's go back with the rook d3 idea. Goes to f3 to attack the black king. And now a5. Of course, to support the bishop on b4. And now b takes c3. Bishop takes c3. Okay, the mistake move. Better was rook a c8, according to computer engine. Okay, so b takes b4, then rook takes c1. So very good for black. Okay, but Warmerdam played bishop takes c3 and rook f3 check. Okay, so at this point, better was knight c6. Okay, attacking the knight. The bishop is hanging. Yeah, very nice move, knight c6. But Harikrishna missed that move and he played rook f3 check, king g6. And look at the evaluation bar. Decisive advantage for white. Better was king to e8. Then the continuation would be bishop to a3, bishop b4 again. Then we have knight c6, knight b6 threatening the rook. Then we have knight takes g7 check, king d7, rook d3 check. And after knight e d5, then bishop takes b4. Okay, b takes a4 and rook takes b4. All right, etc., etc. But it says equal, but it's quite complicated still. Okay, let's go back with the king g6. And then now, can you spot again the 100% precise move that has been done by Harikrishna? I'll give you a couple of seconds again. After that, we will go through the ending stage of this game. Start. Congratulations and thank you so much to all your efforts. Knight c6. Good move. The idea is to take the knight on e7, then after knight takes e7, the bishop is hanging. And bishop a6, of course, to move away from threat. And now, the last killer move. Knight e5 ends the game. And Warmerdam resigns. Why? If bishop takes knight, then we have rook g4 check, forced to play king h5, then we have rook g5 check, forced to play king h6, rook takes e5. So we called as the windmill tactical theme, the windmill. Rook g5 check, king h6 again, rook takes d5. But at this point, no need to play rook g5. Just simply play rook d6. And king h5, rook f4, and threatening rook h4 mate. Then after g5, g4 check, king h4, and rook h6 ends the game. Matchas. Mate. Okay, what a perfect, brilliant game by Harikrishna. Okay, congratulations, especially to the Indian teams. Okay, and let us see the standing after round number 4. So let's take a look on the standing. Okay, so far, Pragdananda leads the tournament with 3.5 and Nodirbek with 3 points. Caruana, Fedosiv, Harikrishna, 2.5 points. Okay? World champion, 2 points. Weyi, Vincent Kamer. Anish Giri, Sarana, 1.5 points. Jordan Van Forest and Warmerdam, 1 point only. Arjun Erigaisi, the world number 4, 0.5 only. And Mendoncia with 0.5 only. Okay? So, yeah, we have still one ongoing game between Sarana and Gukesh. So, slightly better for white in favor of Sarana. Alright, so this is the only last ongoing game. But so far, these are the results. Fabiano Caruana drew with Anish Giri. And Abdus Saturov drew with Weyi. Pragdananda drew with Mendoncia. And Vincent Kamer, yeah, still playing. Yeah, sorry. I thought Gukesh and Sarana is the only running game. Erigaisi lost to Fedosiv. And Van Forest drew with Sarana. Okay. So, let us prepare for the other games like Pragdananda versus Mendoncia and Erigaisi and Fedosiv. Maybe we will gonna make some video analyzing those victories. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you learned from this game. And if you haven't subscribed yet into this channel, please do subscribe and click the notification bell all. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.